always saying, it's coming to the Grizzly Rose is like it's like going to your parents' house after like 10 years. It's like always it's like awesome.
Have you ever gotten drunk here before?
No, we don't ever drink. Good Lord, I think I've left a billion brain cells in this place, but it's always really, really fun, man. I love it here, and I love Denver. It's one of my favorite cities in the whole world.
Hillbilly Live.
Look at you drinking. I like that. Happy Thursday, Friday.
So
Happy Thursday, Friday.
How did I get it all over my face?
Hold on. Right there on the left. There you go. Okay, you're good. You're good. You look good. You look good. You look healthy and happy.
I am. We're rolling into the weekend. I'm always happy when it comes my way.
That's true. That's true.
It's a good time. If y'all have to work tomorrow, I'm sorry. Apologize.
There's nothing to be sorry about, Amber. It's not your fault. I mean, people can find another job or quit their job. I believe in quitting your job often.
That's what we did. Hey, y'all. I'm Amber Parker.
I'm Brian Taylor.
This is Hillbilly Live. Welcome to our 15-minute morning show, wrapping up our week. We are excited. Yes.
Week 2.
How about
Week
it?
2 in the book. Look at that.
2024.
Look at
Here we come. Drinking our way in. So how's it going?
I'm just happy we're not participating in one of those stupid dry Januaries.
My birthday's in January. What am I going to do? Not drink on my birthday?
A lot of people do. A lot of people don't.
No.
I mean, I don't know why.
Rude. No.
January's miserable.
It is. It's already miserable anyway. Why you want to make it worse?
I know. I don't know why people do that.
Ugh. It's like gross and rainy and cold.
And
Gross.
you're broke, depressed.
Exactly.
And alcohol helps. Whiskey fixes a lot of things.
Hey, Debbie. Debbie says, hi, you guys. I wish you were in Washington State so you could show people how to drive in the snow. Oh, Brian's from
people. You just
Brian's
can't.
from
You really
Texas.
can't.
Like, you're sorry. Do you still wait for your wife to drive you places when it snows?
Nope.
You can
It took me
drive
some
now?
time. Took me some time. Amber, hold on.
Proud
You've
of you.
driven with me while I was driving in the snow.
I'm just crossing my fingers.
So you're over here asking questions that you already know the answers to.
It's okay. You'll be all right.
No, it's not.
Okay,
I feel
you'll
like
be
you
all
don't
right.
know me.
Look, I just tried to block out all the times we drove in the snow because it's terrifying.
Are you saying it's terrifying when I drive?
It's terrifying to drive in the snow in general.
Okay.
I always prefer it to be somebody else.
And I just hate it because there's a lot of people that don't know how to drive in it.
Yeah.
They always get out in it.
Because it's not a good idea to drive in it, I think is the thing.
But again, it's the people that don't know how to drive in it love to get out and drive in it.
But I think the thing is that it's nobody should drive in it. It's what was it? It's with what the full coverage insurance situation.
It really is. That should be like a mandatory thing. You should get your license taken away if you don't have full coverage insurance. You're caught driving in the snow. Immediately gone.
Well, you still have to have liability, so it pays for someone else's car.
You don't have to. You don't have to do anything
do.
the law tells you to do. You don't.
Like, that's the thing. You just have
That's what
to
I mean.
make sure your insurance will pay for someone else's car, but your car can be screwed if you don't have the loan on it.
But Amber, you know damn good and well people go out and do things that they're not supposed to do every single day.
That's why the full coverage insurance.
You gotta have it. I live by it.
So what's new with you? Tell us about you look different.
I can't even believe you haven't even acknowledged, I have a new hat. Like, you haven't even acknowledged it. Not even once. And
that's
we've gone
false.
days now.
That's false. I just was waiting for you to talk about it on here, but I did acknowledge it before we started the other day
but not on the show. Not on the show. But yes. So you did acknowledge it, yes, off the show. I'll give you that. Okay.
But you finally don't blend in. You don't blend in with the wall.
you're
behind
welcome. This was all because of you. I was like, I gotta get a new hat so Amber can see me, you know,
So
and
you got the
not
same
lose track of
color as
me.
the paint. Yeah.
I had to drive 2.5 hours away from my house to the middle of nowhere, Colorado.
Oh my
That's why I had to
God.
go and get this hat because the hat store I used to go to, Cavender's Western Wear, or Cavender's Boot City, depending on wherever the hell you live. The Cavender's, I mean, it was like a place I used to go and get my cowboy hats like 20 plus years. I've been going there for years. They have gone completely downhill, completely downhill. I went in there about 2 weeks ago, try to get me a new hat. They had nobody to help me get a hat. And then the guy that came up, he said, "Well, I mean, if you get a hat, we can't shape it, we can't do anything to it." I said, "So why in the hell are you selling hats?" Because we have them. So
Okay.
that was their answer. So
Oh,
I went to Colorado and got me a new hat at Hamblin Hat. We're on a road trip this morning going to Alt, Colorado.
look, see, that was a brown hat. I just want a
Yeah.
brown hat to blends in with your background.
Colorado. You've heard of that place, right, Pat? Alt, Colorado?
Yeah, ought to get there.
What?
Ought to get there.
Going to get a fancy hat.
So, and your hat does look fancy.
Hey, man, it is. It's a great hat. I mean,
You
Hamblin
know,
Hats, he sells some good hats.
they did good.
Again, I had to drive 2.5 hours. I mean, because Cavender's is like right down the street from my house. I can't shop there anymore for hats. I just can't.
So you went to a fancy hat place and got you a fancy hat.
Yeah. And we're talking a town. I mean, it might have had a population of maybe 10 people. And I think all of them worked at that hat store. Well, maybe at that hat store and the convenience store across the street from the hat store. But I mean, that's about all that town has. Alt, Colorado, beautiful little town. Had some cow lots and some sheep lots. Really, really great little town. Great little community.
A lot of shit around there.
Yeah, basically. But I spent 5 hours in my truck just trying to get a new hat. That's what happened.
Well, it
5
looks like
hours in my truck trying to get a new hat.
it looks like it paid off.
It did. It did.
It's
Thank
a
God.
nice looking hat.
I'm just disappointed. Cavender's used to be a great establishment, then they went downhill. As soon as old man Cavender's passed away, the kids just ruined the store.
Oh my God. Oh, you're
Damn
the old
kids.
grumpy guy. You are an old grumpy man. That is what you just sounded like. Wow.
Remember, somebody has to take the reins. Somebody has to go ahead and step up and say, I'm going to bitch at everything I can because that's
Do
what
that?
you do in
Is
life.
it?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't know
Amber,
if it's.
this is our time. We're getting into those age groups where we have a right to complain about things.
Oh, and I think you do enough for the both of us. I think.
Oh,
baby.
don't cheat yourself. You're just as good at it too.
Ooh, I
How's
had.
your internet? How's your internet doing? Because you bitch about that a lot too, and I get it. You have a right to.
I restarted it before the show. It does seem to be doing a little bit better today than it has been doing this week. But you're pixelated. How's your internet?
I mean, it says it's fine, but who knows?
Yeah, probably not. I had some neighbors come visit. Um, this was before it got cold, and I just hadn't had a chance to share it yet. But I had some neighbors come and visit.
Got some chicken neighbors coming by. Look at that.
Yep, they were in the front yard.
So they just roam all over the place.
Yeah, they
In
are
Texas,
free range.
when I was growing up, if a chicken came into your yard from a neighbor's house and they weren't allowed to be there, it was your chicken. You could do whatever you wanted to it, even if you needed to take it inside and eat it.
I don't want those chickens. I don't want a
I'm just
live
saying.
chicken. I do not like birds.
Oh, but hey, chickens are nasty. They're nasty little animals.
I'm not into it. I got the video. I texted my neighbor. I said, "Hey, I
Come
Take your
get your
Mississippi
chickens.
chickens.
What a conversation to have with your neighbor too. Hey, come get your chickens, damn it.
I mean, every now and again, that is the conversation. Happens.
Hillbilly Live.
I'm living deep in Alabama. So, you know.
You're living well. You really are.
Reba is set to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl.
I love it. I love it.
Who's gonna do like the show? Do we know who's doing the show?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but it is going to be Usher doing the halftime show. Post Malone's going to do America the Beautiful, but Reba's going to do the national anthem. But my question is, the NFL, do they hate country music fans? Because I just want like a country music halftime show. That's what I want. Like, why can't they have Usher maybe do the national anthem? Let Reba do the halftime show. I mean, I'd be game for that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't work for the NFL, so I don't have those type of answers.
I
But
just feel the NFL is hating on country music. They
I
hate on
mean,
us fans, and it's awful.
I don't know. Maybe
We've
Usher.
got some great performers.
Look, maybe Usher is there for all the bored wives that had to sit through the Super Bowl because their husbands wanted to watch it.
I'm disappointed. I mean, every year I think, you know what? This is going to be country music's year for a halftime show. Nope.
Look, even if there's not country music at the Super Bowl, besides Reba singing the national anthem,
It's awful.
there's still plenty of country music. I was just talking because you were gone.
I know. I'm sorry. You left a little bit too.
You were gone. Anyway, I was saying there's lots of country music all around, even if it's not at the Super Bowl. Like the Watershed Festival just announced their lineup.
That looks
Lots of
good
country music
too.
there. Old Dominion, Luke Bryan, Hardy set to headline. It's gonna be
Terry
good.
Clark's going to be there too. Terry Clark.
Yep. Riley Green, Cole Swindell, Cole Wetzel.
Jake
Good luck.
Worthington. We can't
Good
leave him
luck.
out. Zach Top's going to be there too. It's his home state.
Look at that. A lot of good things happening in country music. So don't you fret
You
about
know-
the Super Bowl.
You know, some people argue that the Gorge is a better venue than Red Rocks. I've never been to the Gorge, so I can't really testify to that. But I feel Red Rocks is like the tops.
I've never been to the Gorge, so I don't know. But Red Rocks is beautiful. Red Rocks is beautiful. Alabama to be honored with CMT Giants Special.
About time. About time.
Alabama.
I feel Randy, Teddy, and God rest his soul, next up. Best country music band ever. Ever.
I mean, they did.
Alabama.
Alabama's awesome. Alabama's
Dixieland
awesome.
Delight. Isn't Dixieland Delight like Alabama's like state song?
I don't know. Is that really a thing?
I feel
I
like
know-
it is. I feel
I
like
know
y'all's
they-
state song in Alabama is Dixieland Delight
I know they sing it a lot at Alabama games.
because it's y'all's state song. I'm not
Maybe.
for sure, but I feel like it could be.
I mean, maybe.
And y'all turn it into a dirty song too. It's not appropriate for young children.
It does go off the rails, and there
Oh,
are
yeah,
children.
just off. I mean, it goes completely.
It
gone.
go, yeah. The 100 most played country songs of the last 50 years. What are they, Brian?
So Country Air Check was nice enough to put this together and topping the list. You have any idea?
Tim McGraw?
Good job, Tim McGraw. Live Like You Were Dying tops the list. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And that's a damn good song too. Because you have to live like you're dying every single day. Because you never know.
That's what
Live
they
it right until you die.
That's what they say. All right, so you're going to tell us any others? Just the one?
That's all we need to know.
Then
If
the
you want to
problem-
find out more of this list, like we got it all at hillbillylive.com.
Listen to that tease. I love
Hey,
it.
look
I
at that.
love it.
Hillbilly Live.
All right. So we decided last week we were going to start sharing more country music. And I'm so excited because I really like these guys. And I didn't even push them on Brian. I didn't even push them.
You know what, though? You shared it with me one time, and I'm hooked. I am hooked. These guys are good.
I like it. Jason Scott and the High Heat.
Does anybody want to burn one down? Give me a hell yeah for crying out loud.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
I do too.
I like that.
I do too.
And
See?
we will be adding this to our Spotify playlist.
There you go. Check it out there. How about that? I like it a lot.
Hillbilly Live.
A man was arrested for spray painting squirrels red.
Now, I've heard of people, tagging squirrels for conservation stuff. This is not that. This is some guy, 62 years old, named Mark, thought he would spray paint these squirrels a bright red, but he was using some paint that was actually poisonous to him. He got arrested. I'm not sure how he got arrested, but he didn't want these squirrels in his house. And I'm upset because I think squirrels are cute as hell. Why would you want to paint a squirrel? Why?
I don't know. I don't know what it accomplishes. I also wonder sometimes why people dye their dogs. You know what I mean? They put the hair dye on their dogs and then their dogs are
But I mean, that's
weird
somewhat
colors.
safe. They do that for like if they're a sports fan, they want their dogs to be included in the sports, partying. So you got to let the dogs blend in.
Wow. You can justify almost anything, can't you?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
You are a
You're
skilled
welcome.
man. You are a skilled man.
Hillbilly Live.
I'm not
Brian,
really
have
skilled. I'm not really skilled. I don't want you to lie to people and tell them I have skills. Please take that back. You put that back into your nice little pocket and don't ever use that again. Skills and me, no,
you feel better now?
I think.
Have you ever been to the self-serve ice machine to go get your bag of ice? Like to fill your cooler or
No.
something?
This is probably a reason why, because I would be this guy.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius. Real Men of Genius.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I have been to one of these situations. And I was confused as to what that other hole was.
And Amber,
Okay.
it says bag and it has an arrow pointing. Like it says it right there on that machine. But I get it's confusing. I mean,
It's
people only know what they know.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's a good friend. I feel like that would be you videoing me.
I know. Next
friends
time I
do.
see you, I'm gonna go to one of those because you will have forgotten this. Yes, you will.
I will.
Because you are what? In your 40s?
Hmm.
And you know what? When you're in your 40s, you move different than you do, say, in your 20s.
As a
you
move less. You move less.
move different. You move different. And this video not only highlights that, but hurts my heart.
Oh, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to
Yep,
keep
use
on
a pose.
moving. Ain't nothing gonna
Easy.
break my stride.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to hurt yourself. You do not want to hurt yourself.
Did you see how he stepped down like with ease and
Yep.
just very
Real slow,
carefully?
like real nice and slow.
I mean, that's how you can bust your ankle or your knee,
I know.
tear
I
some
know.
things. I mean, just walking off
Surgery.
curbs can ruin your life.
Surgery is not far away. Surgery is never far away when you get to our age.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that.
Woo! All right, y'all. That's it. This is our Thursday, Friday. We're wrapping up, ready to roll into the weekend. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you being here. Be sure to share this video with your friends. If you don't follow us yet, if you don't like our page, please do. Please tell other people to also. We would appreciate it.
And if you don't have friends, we can be your friends.
We're trying to be
Yeah.
touching and heartwarming. Look at that.
Yeah. See,
There you
you know
go.
what? I do have a skill. Damn it, I do. I just
See?
found it. I cared.
See? There you
Kinda.
go. Have a nice weekend, Debbie. Thanks, y'all, for being here. We appreciate it. We'll be back on Monday, probably. Hopefully, you can watch all these videos and read all these stories at hillbillylive.com.